Hello guys, guess who's back? Let's see that we are recording. It looks good. Welcome back to this Quality Odds channel. If you have been watching my videos before, I don't know, this might be the first time. Let's start with a new series of looking at statistics of the value betting system users. So this is real statistics of a user of the system. This is just a screenshot and a little bit zoomed in. We can zoom this more or less so it affects of the quality a bit. Okay, let's start with the basics here. So still this guy has 65 pending bets. He has pending 1.6k actually, which is quite a lot. So in this situation, I would just wait these bets to settle and then maybe take a screenshot of the statistics. It's a bit of stupid that he has 1.6k still in open bets, but yeah, 1066 bets. I think this calculates the pending bets is like included in here, so he has about 1,000 bets settled. This does not show the time that he has spent placing those bets, but I think it was about 3 weeks, and it sounds like a reasonable amount because you can actually make well over 1,000 bets in 1 month. Of course, depending on the time of the year, how much there is games, are the major leagues open and stuff like that. But okay, let's look at the real statistics here. So the yield is 6.70%. This is overperforming. As we can see, CLV, which stands for closing line value, which is 3.42%. So, well, it's not double, but not far from double. So this is the percentage that he has made profit on average for one bet. So if this guy would place a bet with 100 euros stake or dollars, pounds, whatever you use, he would make 6 euros profit on that bet on average. But on the depending on the statistics, he should make 3.4 euros profit. So this is overperforming a lot. But his profit is 1,409 euros, which is really good profit in 3 weeks. But as we can see, the closing line value profit, it should be 738 euros, which is still really good profit anyway. But he has, well, almost double, as you can see in the percentage too. But 1.4k profit, he should have a bit over 700 euros profit, which is still pretty nice. ROI, so return over investment, is over 100%. So he has doubled his initial investment, so the starting bankroll, in 3 weeks. But if we look at the statistics, I think he will eventually come back to the EV line or this closing line value line. So probably he is going to face a little bit of a downswing sooner or later. Turnover almost 23k, which is of course pretty good, but his average stake is only 21 euros, so his stakes are not that big. So he started with a pretty low, pretty small bankroll. Of course, not risking a lot of money, still making a lot of money. So yeah, I don't know. He has made good, but he will lose some money in the future. And I don't know if this guy has updated his statistics after this. So I don't know what kind of stats he has right now. This is not a brand new screenshot that I took. Average value, so this is the time when the bet is placed, it's almost 6%, but the closing line is 3.4. So yeah, well, that's just variance. I think this guy has placed a lot of bets like probably many hours, maybe 24 hours, maybe even 48 hours before the match start. As you can see, there's quite of a difference between the value on placement of the bet and between the closing line value, which is the final odds and probabilities when the match is starting. Well, flat yield, I would not even take too much of a look at this flat statistics, because I believe that Kelly criterion stake sizing is a lot better still in the long run. Well, this guy would have made nice profits with flat stake sizing, but his stakes are so small that it is, even if he is using Kelly and rounding his stakes as he should, it is close to flat staking anyway, so I would not even take into consideration these flat statistics, but it's a nice thing to have. And by the way, if you don't understand these statistics, it doesn't matter, you don't have to even understand everything. You can still start using this system on your own and make some money out of this. As you can see, this guy should be making still over 700 euros in 3 weeks. So if you think about 1 month, it should be like 1,000 euros probably. So really good amount of money with little work and not that like big initial investment. His starting bankroll has been like a bit over 1,000 euros, and still he can make 1,000 euros profit in 1 month. So about double his money in 1 month. Okay, his average odds, let's take this one, last one here. So 2.13. well, it's not like too high, but I would say that you should try to aim a little lower. This is European odds. You can convert this to any other type, but European odds 2.13. well, it's not that high, but I would try to get it under 2, because the higher the odds, the higher the variance too, and the less you will win the bets. So, but yeah, higher odds means that you will have this kind of months that you double the CLV, but sometimes you can be a lot of lower and even lose some money. So, but yeah, it's not too high. It's quite good. I would try to get it like 1.8, 1.9. If you make like thousands of bets, it's just more comfortable when you are not losing that many of the bets, you know. But of course, if you have like this type of high value, you can take advantage of higher odds too, but you have to understand the effect on variance. Okay guys, before we end this video, let's take just a quick look. I found a value betting simulator online, so we can simulate these bets. This is using just a flat stake sizing system, this simulation. So, but maybe we can try see what it looks like. So let's actually take the statistics that this guy has. So 1,066 bets. Number of bets, there's a little typo there, but stake was 21 euros, odds 2.13, and value, well, basically we could use this value on the bet placement, but it would overperform. So let's use the real CLV value, which is 3.42. So let's go 3.4 and let's run the simulation. Oh, okay, this is bad. Okay, so basically this is what I actually said that this guy has been overperforming, like over doubled the profit that he should have had, basically. So it means that he will come back to the value line eventually. So, well, we are still on profit here. in this run, but the EV is 761 and this is 113, so we are a lot below the EV line, and this is just variance. You have to understand that it is the same probability that we are 600 euros above the EV line that we are 600 euros below the EV line. And so the higher odds you have, the more variance you have, and the more likely you are to be higher all over a lot. So if we think betting in the long run, it is more comfortable to be as close as this EV line as we possibly can. Here we are like 235 on minus, but we still ended up on profit. Let's run another over 1000 bets here. Okay, still below EV, but after 1000 bets, 336 on profit, which is still pretty good if you think that every day you place a few bets, about 30 bets per day, and you make over 300 euros profit in 1 month, and you are actually underperforming the whole time. Let's do a third run. Okay, we are having a bit of bad luck here. Actually now 3 times under the EV line, but we are okay, 381. So this is starting to be like closer to the EV line. And actually, if you think about, if you have a one good day here, place 30 bets and win like 25 of them, you would end up in the EV line. So it's not that bad. And here we are over to EV line actually quite a while here. Let's see if we can end up over the EV line. Well, not that bad. Every run is better than the previous one. Okay, now we are close to EV line. So basically, now we have been under the EV line every time in the 1066 bets mark. So it means that we should have like an upswing sooner or later. So this guy here, he has been overperforming. He should have a downswing, and we have been underperforming a bit. So we should have a upswing eventually. Let's see. Okay. Now we are over to EV line, and actually here we are a lot of over to EV line, like over 800, and the EV is under 300. So this can happen too. It's just based on mathematics and statistics. So this is why you should not. You should always place a lot of bets before making a judgment on your betting system that if it's working or not. I think this is the end of the video right here. We ended up making profit on this little simulation, and well, this guy has made a nice profit. And even when we take a look at the closing line values and profits, he should be making like 1000 euros per month, which is pretty nice amount of profit if you think about. Just you can go to work, go to school, do whatever you want. Use maybe half an hour per day placing bets and make 1000 euros per month free money out of it. So I will leave all the necessary links below in the description, so you can find more information about this and start making money with yourself. There is a free trial, there is all the guides you need, everything you need to start your profitable betting career. So be sure to check those links out. If you want to see more of these videos, you can subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Have a nice day.